Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into something powerful, your divine wealth nature. This isn't just about money, it's about tapping into the limitless flow of abundance that is your birthright. We'll cover what divine wealth nature is, why activating it is vital, and how embracing it can transform your life. So welcome to the channel, everyone. My name's Fola, and here we explore magical ways you can become the architect of your life, live your true will, and do so in a way that is abundantly wealthy. If you're a creator, a spiritual entrepreneur, or someone who feels this deep pull inside to create in this lifetime, then you're in the right place. And if you're not sure what led you here, then perhaps it's time to just trust and listen to some of what I have to say. So what is divine wealth nature? Divine wealth nature is the inherent prosperity and abundance that's encoded within you. It's the spiritual blueprint that aligns you with wealth in all its forms: money, opportunities, relationships, creativity, and joy and fulfillment. It's not about struggling or forcing success. It's about embodying the vibration of abundance and allowing it to manifest in your reality. Many ancient spiritual traditions recognize that prosperity is our natural state. And when we are in harmony with the universe, wealth flows effortlessly. Jesus said in Matthew 6, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, 'What shall we eat?' or 'What shall we drink?' or 'What shall we wear?' Your divine wealth nature is a way of life. It's a way you begin to recognize that Spirit, God, the universe, moves through you and blesses you simply because you exist. And that you are meant to have your needs met and more, so you can create that which wants to be birthed through you. Now, why would you want to tap into your divine wealth nature? When you activate your divine wealth nature, life becomes more easeful. You shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of sufficiency and overflow. You shift from feeling like you have no purpose to one where you know you are here for a reason, even if that path doesn't seem so clear. You shift from self-doubt to self-trust and trust in something that's greater than you can ever comprehend. You shift from hiding yourself and playing small to living a life that's bright and shining like the sun, bringing joy to those who cross your path. Struggles around money and success often stem from subconscious blocks, inherited beliefs, or societal programming. Aligning with divine wealth nature dissolves these energetic patterns. This isn't just about material gain. It's about freedom, purpose, and being resourced enough to live fully and serve your highest calling. Now, what are some of the benefits of tapping into your divine wealth nature? As you align with divine wealth, money flows to you in unexpected and aligned ways. Money miracles begin to be the norm, and you start to realize that money miracles happen for you and around you all the time. That tends to be my personal mantra. Opportunities and synchronicities, those start to show up more. You start attracting the right people, ideas, circumstances that propel you forward. It's like you've found your perfect alignment and you feel this sense of inner peace and confidence. You stop chasing, you start allowing, and you are moving from stress into trust. And this is something your nervous system is very happy and enjoys being in that receptive mode, allowing more magic into your life. You also start to make an empowered impact. When you're abundant, you have more energy and resources to create, share, and uplift others. What would you choose to create or experience in this life if money were not an option? What good could you do for this world if you had all the resources that you needed? There's also a deepened spiritual connection. Wealth is not separate from spirituality, even though people might think so. It's a reflection of divine harmony in your life. What space, consciousness, and presence can you be to recognize that your wealth is a direct reflection of your material and spiritual worlds uniting? And anything that doesn't allow that, let's just destroy and uncreate it if you're willing. Good, bad, right, wrong, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. So how do you activate your divine wealth nature? First off is to shift your identity. See yourself as someone who naturally attracts and manages abundance. If you feel doubt about this, I invite you to ask the universe, God, spirit, to show you what your divine wealth nature looks like. You may want to enter into meditation and experience what shows up. When you ask, you receive. So trust that God will show you what needs to be seen. You being here right now may be part of a question you asked recently or long ago, so trust it. Another way to activate your divine wealth nature is to release scarcity blocks. Clear limiting beliefs, ancestral patterns around money and worthiness, and you can do this by receiving Reiki, energy healing, sound healing, doing ancestral healing such as family constellation therapy. Go talk to a therapist or a spiritual guide or coach. And personally, as a guide and mentor, this is some of the work I do with folks on the regular through my soul alchemy sessions. And if you're interested in scheduling a session or finding out more, I invite you to, be open to what it would look like for you to turn your shit into gold. And you can book through the link in the description below. Next, this is about aligning with your soul's purpose. Wealth flows most powerfully when you're walking in alignment with your calling. What are you doing or not doing that is aligning with your soul? So many people are working jobs that they hate or in relationships that suck them dry. Perhaps it's time to make some changes. And they don't have to be abrupt changes like walking away from a good paying job on the spot, but instead begin to make gradual change, like updating your resume or going back to school, or maybe taking that online course you've been curious about. Or perhaps it's starting that side venture or putting yourself out there in your community to start meeting new people. Listen to that inner voice that's guiding you and nudging you in the right direction. You can also start practicing wealth magic and rituals. Using intentions, visualization techniques, affirmations, and other spiritual practices, you can begin to amplify your wealth frequency and tap into your true will. Magic is a great way to explore creating changes in your reality to conform with that of your will, your desire. So set an intention, light a candle, and imagine those blocks to your divine wealth nature being transmuted. You also are going to need to take inspired action, aligned action. The most important thing is to trust this intuitive nudge calling you to move forward with courage. All this work in the non-physical with healing and energy shifts means you will have to take aligned action in your physical world to see the changes manifest. It might be scary at first, and you may face that monkey mind that wants to keep you small and to stay within the confines of your comfort zone, but please don't give up. Be gentle with yourself and obviously have fun in the process. Ask for help when you need to, and it will all work out exactly the way it's meant to. Divine wealth is your natural state. The more you embrace it, the more you create a life of ease, flow, and fulfillment. You can ask yourself, what would it feel like to live abundantly, not just in finances, but in all areas of life? If this resonates with you and you want to go deeper, I invite you to explore ways we can work together. And remember, you are already wealthy at your core. It's just time to claim it. The call to action here is really for you to take a more active role in connecting to this part of yourself. And one way you can do that is to join me for my 5-day Be Yourself and Be Seen challenge, where we will clear visibility and abundance blocks so you can step fully into your power and purpose. We start this on March 24th, 2025, and it's all going to take place in the YouTube channel membership. So you can hit join and take part in the fun where we'll be exploring your divine wealth nature together. And obviously, stay connected with me. You can head to my website, folaveritas.com, or hit the subscribe button here for more insights on how you can begin to embody your divine wealth nature. Thank you for being here, and all the best as you continue activating this magical part of you. Take care.